Welcome everyone. Today we have a very exciting world boss farming guide for Diablo 4. As you guys can see behind me, I'm currently farming one of the world bosses, and in this video I'll show you guys where to find the world boss and also how to farm them to get your free secret items. So over here we have just defeated the world boss, and I have gotten the weekly chest and also one secret item. And there is a special trick you should be doing when you farm the world boss. It is very important to know this, and I'll show you guys the items I got actually. So there's actually a little gold chest once you kill this boss, which is really visually amazing. And you can see I've gotten the little gold clutch, and which gives me a boots, which is not secret grade. But if you have a look at the mace I got over here, which is actually, I was showing you guys the sigils. So yes, I also got a sigil from the chest as well. So you can see the boot stats I got over here for the clutch, and also this is my free secret item I got from the world boss. So how do you want to do this? Oh, quite excited. So let me do this step at a time. So I'll show you guys the location of the world boss, and also how to do the world boss, how to use the trick of doing this on world difficulty 3, and then how to get the most loots. Now coming over to my map over here, so we know that the first world boss is going to be over here in the Crucible, and the second world boss, which I have discovered after the countdown timer, is located over here. So this is the spot that is locating, and what I want to show you guys is this is the spot of the world boss, and I'll show you guys the replay over here. Maybe this helps a little bit. So at the start, what you're going to see is you're going to see there's going to be a timer, and this happens 30 minutes before the boss spawns, and this will show me that my world boss is currently level 47, which is my character level. Now there is something I forgot to mention that is going to be very important, and that is how can you get the world boss. So how to unlock the world boss is that you have to complete Diablo 4 on the main story campaign. And once you have done this, the highest difficulty you can do is going to be tier 2. And if you guys haven't seen a previous video, which my barbarian we broke through the capstone at level 45, definitely have a look. Even if you play a different class, this can still help you to understand the mechanics of the monsters, and also to see how we craft items without any unique legendaries. We will be crafting items from the Codex. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, we do have the Codex guide for Barbarian, Rogue, and also Necromancer. I'm a little behind on time to make the ones for the other class for now. Now, at the moment, we're not sure exactly how often the world boss spawns, and I have checked everywhere for us. So you can see we have a lot of research on different world boss, and also locations, and also how to get the world boss. So what is happening is, you do want to be checking your minimap. And I have, found two world boss, the Act 1 boss, and also this is the Act 2 or Act 3 boss, I'm not sure. But this boss is really nice. So you can see that by coming over here, what I want to show you guys is, so yes, once you have traveled to the location at the same time of the world boss, you can be seeing a lot of players. Now this is going to be very important, and this is the highlight of this particular guide. So right away, when I got to the world boss, so what I want to show you guys is, so let me show you guys what is happening. So firstly, I was telling my guildmates like, hey guys, there's a world boss, make sure you check it out. And if you haven't joined a guild, and if you haven't joined a Discord, make sure you join, because I'll be sharing a lot of messages, a lot of tips to let you guys know that there's new features and new things in the game, and let you guys know firsthand. So once you travel to the world boss, and what I want to show you guys is, so over here you can see that I have traveled to the world boss location, and my current world difficulty is difficulty 2, because I was playing on world 2 as I play the game. Now one thing to focus on is that there will be parties of players in world difficulty 1, 2 and also 3. And if you have unlocked world difficulty 3, it is very important for you to switch your difficulty now, because you don't want to be fighting the world boss on lower difficulty. The boss itself is very easy, and how you want to switch difficulty is not going back to the town. So you do this method. Notice I went exit game. And once you exit the game, you will be changing your difficulty over here. And this is a massive trick, because instantly this will teleport you back into the server with a world difficulty 3 party. And then you can use the reset method to find a full server of people to be killing the world boss. And this is especially important, because if you don't do this one, you're not getting your free upgrades of secret items, you're not getting your higher level items, and you're not getting your sigils. So notice now I am waiting for the world boss at world difficulty 3, and there's a lot of more players that is coming. We're not sure how hard the boss is, but turns out the boss is actually super easy on world difficulty 3. And here I was telling my guild members, it's like, join me for difficulty 3, and this looks really good. So getting back to a trick over here. So once you have unlocked world difficulty 3, what you then want to do is, there's one more trick I want to share with you guys, and I forgot to do in the actual play because I was too excited. So once you have to find a spot with a lot of players in difficulty 3, you should be asking your friends and also guildmates, and also anyone you know to join you on this difficulty. Even when the server is packed, you can still invite them and they can teleport to you, to have more players on one server to kill the world boss even faster. And this is a bonus trick. So normally they can't get in because the server is full, right? But if they party with you and they teleport to you, they can come to your server. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is that when you party with other players, it is very important for you to notice that when the invitation comes, because here I was telling my clan members to join my party, they cannot join my party, it seems. They have to be getting my invites to teleport to my zone. But here, one of my guild members actually invited me to their party. I'll show you what happens when you switch parties. And here, notice that the next trigger will tell me is that if I join his party, there was no warning. It teleported me from world difficulty 3 back into world difficulty 1, because he was in world difficulty 1, I believe, and this is not a good idea. You do not want to be fighting the world boss on this difficulty. So what I did over here is I tried to use my reset trick. I tried to get out of the world difficulty 1, but I can't because I was stuck, and eventually I had to Alt F4 to leave the game. And I'll show you guys over here. So I actually Alt F4 to leave the game, and I have to manually reset myself back to difficulty 3. And this is actually quite important. So over here, you can see I'll be logging in, right? So now that you see I have relogged back into the game and I reset myself back to world difficulty 3, but I actually lost my pack server with a lot of players. So don't panic if you come over to a place with world difficulty 3 and there's no players. Use the server reset trick I told you guys before. So what you want to do is you can teleport back to town and then teleport back. And what this allows you to do is this gives you a chance to reset your servers. And I'll quickly show you guys over here. I'm basically going back to town, and I know there's only a few minutes left, right? So I'm really rushing this one. So I go back to town, I teleport back to the location. And what this allows you to do is you can still go back to the same server, but you can also be going onto a server with more people. And that's exactly what happened here. So once you get to world difficulty 3, don't panic because you can still switch servers with a lot more people. And here I'll briefly show you guys us fighting the world boss. I'll give you guys a clip of me fighting the world boss as well. The boss is not hard. This is actually much easier. And here we're fighting this one. This is a level 55 boss, and I was level 47. We didn't have any difficulty with it. I didn't even die once. I'll show you guys my items very soon. So yep, my build for Barbarian is extremely good even for world difficulty 3. And with one upgrade, I'm super strong right now. And the boss is really fun because this is one of the boss that was shown in the trailer teasers, and you do get a special gold chest when you kill the boss. So here you gotta see us fighting the boss, and I was trying to get my party member to join me, but I should be inviting them to my party. And this is one of my mistakes I didn't know because I was too excited. Here I was like, come guys, join me, but they couldn't. So I want to make this video and I want to let them know next time I'll invite them to my party so they can teleport to me. That's right, join me on the Majestic Guild, and also I claim to be joining us on the world boss. So here, the first thing is I also got the Tree of Whispers. So one thing about the Tree of Whispers, if we come back to our game over here, notice that the Tree of Whispers, depending on your world difficulty, they will have a different gauge. So on difficulty 3, they have a different gauge. So if you clear the world boss on difficulty 3, this is even better, right? And here you can see a tons of loots, and make sure you break that chest, because that golden chest over there, notice players are breaking this, you also get additional loots. I think there's a chance for legendary as well, which is really nice and lots of gold. Now I know I'm trying to share a lot of method of farming the world boss, so give you guys a quick summary. You want to unlock the story difficulty to be able to see the world boss on the map. Currently we're not sure, oh my, I thought my game crashed. Currently we're not sure exactly when the world boss comes, but they will have a warning 30 minutes beforehand. And once you are able to see the world boss, try to go to tier 3 and then do the world boss on tier 3. It's so much more beneficial, and use this method and also tricks to do this on tier 3. And you can see the world boss is actually very easy with tier 3 even if I'm under-leveled. Now finally, here I'll provide you guys with a short replay of us fighting the world boss, or just me myself fighting the world boss. And I keep trying to message my guild members to join me, but they couldn't make it for this time. So hopefully this video helps you and also your friends to fight the world boss, get to tier 3, and get tons of free loots and also more bonus legendaries. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed, it is a really good time to do so, because I'll be covering tons of Diablo 4 related topics and also videos and also guides. We'll be looking to the top meta builds, non-meta builds, leveling up, and also Paragon tricks. We're also looking to the latest events and also official updates, and also changes to different characters and also different builds in the game. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also turn the notification on, because a lot of you who are watching the videos have not subscribed. You can see 80% of the viewers who are watching our videos have not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to stay tuned for the latest update for Diablo 4.